Hi there, water signs. Welcome to Earth Wisdom Fire Tarot. So, this is going to be a reading for singles who are just looking to see what might be coming up in your love life in February. And I've been single pretty much my whole life. So, being single around this time is very near and dear to my heart. So, I definitely hope this, provides a little uplifting inspiration. So I'm doing a discount for all personal readings that have to do with love in February. So check in the description box below for the discount code and how to book that reading. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just get started. Feel free to watch for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, especially Venus around this time. Love reading, definitely. Venus is a good one to check out. Wow. So the bottom of the deck is the devil. So I definitely feel like, this could be a pretty intense, hot and heavy month here. I'm definitely feeling like you're kind of working through some lingering toxicity from a past relationship. There is a definite, really intense, passionate connection here that I'm picking up on that feels like it's kind of on its way out. I feel like you've done the majority of the work that you need to do, but you haven't fully let go of it because you have the Death card here in reverse. And I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, you're kind of like between worlds. You're kind of like juggling your old life and your new life. And I feel like you're kind of needing to really ground yourself and really allow yourself to have a stable foundation within yourself, really be able to depend on yourself and really love and nurture yourself. That's really going to help you with the last part of this healing process from whatever this devil energy was. I definitely feel like you still have really intense attraction to this person. Like, you could be seeing them in your dreams. You could be feeling like you're haunted by this person. You're feeling this person's energy very, very strongly, but they're not physically in your life. And I feel like there's this other person trying to make overtures towards you with this Knight of Cups energy. Like, there's someone who's trying to break through, but there's like no space for them to like sort of land in your energy. And they're not trying to do it in like a pushy way or like a really aggressive way. Like, they're very intuitive and dreamy and creative, and this is the kind of person who's like willing to sort of wait their turn. They're not gonna, try to steal you from anybody or try to force you into something. if you're not ready. So what's interesting is that this person could already be in your life. Like they could be a friend, they could you know, be somebody that, you know, you're also having dreams of, or you're feeling their energy, but you're kind of confusing it with this devil energy. So be very, very careful, because you feel like you have like a telepathic connection with somebody from your past who's not physically in your life. You could take any sort of energetic feeling that you feel that's not coming from you to be that person, when it could really be somebody else. It really could be a new person trying to make contact with you and trying to help you heal and open up. But I feel like this person really wants the best for you. They want your healing. They have your healing in mind. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, I feel like the main lesson that you need to understand in order to or have like learn fully before you're able to sort of graduate from the toxic energy to something new is recognizing your self-worth. You really have to know that you are worth more, that you're worth the very best, that you deserve the very best. And once you learn that lesson with the universe card, you're going to close out that old cycle, and you're going to be ready to actually embrace a healthy new relationship. Will it come in automatically? No. Like there may be a lag here, or there may be, you know, some time that you need to sort of spend alone in your own energy. Like you're already single now, but you haven't fully been in your own energy. You haven't actually fully been alone if you've been thinking a lot about this other person and they've been sort of haunting you. And it's not your fault that you think about them. It's not your fault that they're still around, because they're still trying to help you learn a valuable lesson. Karmic soulmates, twin flames, those kind of energies sort of match the energy that I'm feeling here. They really help you learn intense lessons. Like a twin flame will help you learn all the lessons that you need to know. Pretty much all of them that have to do with like, you know, your past. So I feel like this is really helping you close out an old chapter on the past so that you can really embrace something new and really experience something other than pain, suffering, addiction, toxicity, things like that. So with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you are going to be sort of matching this person's energy here. You're going to be more inclined to feel this like feel drawn to them, feel drawn to this Knight of Cups energy. So, you know, it could be that they're another water sign like you, or they're just matching your energy because they're a good match for you. You know, they're not this devil energy, which is, it's just not you. So I feel like when you're finally in your Queen of Cups energy, you're feeling really yourself. You're feeling really like a healthy relationship with your emotions. You're feeling like in a good mood. And also I feel like you're feeling kind of generous, you know, towards others. Like you're wanting to take care of them and nurture them because you've been really giving that energy to yourself, and now you have something to share with others. So that's really beautiful. You have the Hierophant in reverse, so I feel like this is about this came out in the last reading too, so I feel like there's this theme here in February around breaking free from old traditions, like breaking free from old sorts of ideas around what a healthy committed relationship looks like, or you know, you have a different relationship with authority. So things that you thought you knew, things that you thought you understood about certain things that they came from some sort of authority source, you're questioning that, and you're instead listening to your own inner voice and your own intuition. So with the Seven of Cups in reverse, there's no more confusion here. I feel like you have no interest whatsoever in rehashing the past and revisiting it and being in that energy anymore. You're breaking free fully. And with the King of Pentacles, I feel like this is somebody really stepping in. It's this Knight of Cups really like physically manifesting in your life and just ready to like commit in a novel, healthy new way. So instead of this, you know, Hierophant energy, which could have been like the traditional sort of gender roles, or the traditional sort of runner chaser, back and forth, like feeling like romance, it has to feel like fight or flight. Like this isn't like that. This person is very honest, very trustworthy. They mean what they say and they say what they mean. You can trust them. And I feel like with this devil energy, you had a really hard time trusting them. What's interesting here is that this new person, I think, will kind of remind you of the old person, but they'll remind you of like the good parts. And I think the only fear that you have is that you're just like manifesting the exact same type of person. But you really have to look beneath the surface and really look at this person's heart and really look at where they've been consistent and really pay attention to how they describe their past. Because if there's any sort of red flags, that's not this person. If there's any sort of like, you know, it's not clear that this person has done their work, that they're not empathetic and caring and loving and nurturing, they're like narcissistic in any way whatsoever, that's not this person that I'm talking about here. So be very careful, because you know, when you're in this Queen of Cups energy, you're going to be attracting all sorts of energies to you. You're going to be very magnetic and very psychic, and like people are going to be really drawn to your gifts. So just be really careful that you're really looking beneath the surface and you're really trusting your own intuition about people, especially when it comes to romance and love. That's what this reading's about. Wow, it's really beautiful. It's really positive. The right one is coming through. You have help from above. That's really beautiful, because it means that you're not in this alone. Things are happening behind the scenes that you have no idea about. So it may seem like, you know, things aren't moving forward quickly enough or nothing's happening, but that could be like, that's really far from the truth. There's a lot happening here, and your guides are really there to help guide you on the path that you set out for yourself. So they're only going to, you know, encourage you in the direction that you feel like you're meant to go, like your higher self. So with the Courage card, I feel like this is what's necessary to sort of overcome this devil energy. You have to be willing to face your own demons and like face your fears, and not be afraid to be vulnerable and to be honest with yourself. A lot of times we have trouble attracting honest people to us because we're not being honest with ourselves. It's not that, you know, we're liars or that we're in denial. It's just that it was like a protection mechanism that we developed in childhood to sort of just, you know, protect us from pain. So with the Discover Your Life Purpose, I feel like the best use of your time and energy, this came out in the last reading too, is to really focus on your life purpose, focus on what's most important to you in terms of like ways that you can serve others. And it may be something, you know, creative, it may be something that you're doing where you're working with others. It could be a lot of different things, but it has to be true to you, and it can't be coming from any sort of outside source. It has to be your inner voice telling you that that's the direction you're supposed to go. Then you have how teachable are you? So that's what this universe card is talking about. It's what this lesson is. Like, have you really truly learned your lesson from this past relationship? That's what you need to examine if you are being haunted, or if you're feeling someone's energy very strongly that you're trying to get over that you thought you already got over. If not, they're still trying to help you learn something. They're on your side. It may sound kind of crazy, but from a higher dimensional perspective, it makes total sense. And if you can really embrace that, you'll be able to breeze past this and really break free into something new. Wow. What an interesting... I really love this deck. I just love these readings. They're just coming out so good. So You have the soulmates card at the bottom of the deck. So soulmates, like I said, are there to teach you lessons. And with this having a lot of butterfly imagery, it feels like you're really, ready to come out of the cocoon, really come out of that stage and really like blossom into who you're meant to be, and to have the kind of relationship that embodies that kind of energy. So literally the way these cards came out, I cannot make this up. You have dating, love, and commitment. I don't know if it's coming out in the right order. Can you see that? So what, like, an amazing way to end this reading. Like, this month seems like it actually is a really good month for you to be dating and putting yourself out there in whatever way feels comfortable to you. So I met the love of my life online. You could meet your person in person or online or in any number of ways. But I feel like this is about you having the confidence, like knowing that you deserve the best. And that's going to be the best attitude to go into the dating world with. Being mindful of like, listening to people and like just paying attention to their stories and what they're actually saying, pay attention to their energy. But it does feel like love is right around the corner for you. And once you really find this love, you'll want to commit to each other. You'll want to be together. It just feels like it'll really fall into place really beautifully. This person, I feel like the person that's coming in for you, this King of Pentacles energy, this Knight of Cups energy, they're kind of like embodying both of those energies. So they could have both those placements in their chart. Like, they are very much into commitment naturally. But even on a step above that, they're into you that way. They want to commit to you. They love you and you love them. And I feel like you really loving yourself is going to magnetize this person very, very like intensely. I think that's what they actually admire about you the most, is how much you're aware of what you have to offer and your gifts and the love that you have to share. So that's really beautiful. Hope this works out for you. I think it will. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, and really, really appreciate it if you could subscribe, especially right now, and even hit like the notification bell. It'll really help this new channel grow. So thank you so much. Hope you have a wonderful February and Valentine's Day, and I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.